News. London Transport say they may have to close the underground system due to an infestation of horses. A report described the conditions in the equine plague as like an abattoir in a power cut.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, I'm still ill. I'm also trying to eat my lunch, so I'll try not to do that on camera. It might be off-putting. Now, before I start, this came through the door on Sunday, I think it was, and it's an advert, a little advertising card, and my wife and I are doing some legal stuff at the moment, and she's been to see a solicitor. Now, for a horrible moment, I thought this was the guy that she'd got to do the, the solicitor, essentially. I'll just read this to you. Mr. James says, specialist in relationship problems, in brackets, love spells, black magic protection. I can help you bringing back your loved one. I can also help with protection against jealous people, protection of house, enemies, court cases. I don't know if that's protection against court cases or against you having a court case or when you're in the court case. It doesn't say. Business, job interviews, exams, addictions, luck in lottery. White magic, sexual matters. Expert in all types of removing black magic, jadoo, voodoo, generation curses, evils, energy and spirits, witchcraft and bad luck. 30 years of experience, payment after result. Get your result in 3 days. I love the way it's so specific. 3 days for any of those things. And that's it, Mr. James. Great spiritual healer. Luckily that was just a random thing. He's not the person my wife's been talking to. So let's dive right in. Ricky Gervais Out of England, part 4. And here we go. Oh, yep.
Fun and educational. I am trying to educate myself more. I've reached that age where I need knowledge. I feel guilty about not knowing enough. I had a good education, but I didn't make the most of it, I think. And I've even stopped watching trash TV. Now, when I'm at home, I watch hours and hours of Discovery Channel and History Channel. Hours, Discovery Channel, History Channel. Ask me anything about sharks and Nazis. Round of applause there for. They're not as bad as a lot of people make out. Sharks, I mean. Nazis, awful. Sharks, brilliant. Amazing creature, okay? It can hone in on a floundering fish, right? Through the vibrations that it picks up through electrical impulses, through sensors in its flank. It doesn't need its eyes, but contrary to popular belief, their eyes are very good, okay? But it can smell and taste the slightest human secretion of blood and sweat, 1 part in a billion from a mile away. A shark would have found Anne Frank like that. Nazis, rubbish. I've been to her house. It's tiny. Every day they went in. Okay, let's move on. Sarge, can we look upstairs today? No, there's no one down here. Move on. Sarge, what's that tapping? Should have time to write a book, for Christ's sake. Well, it ends a bit abruptly. No sequel. Lazy. No, but... Not a traditional subject for comedy, the old Holocaust. But I will say something about the Holocaust, and I'm sticking my neck out here, but in my opinion, I blame Adolf Hitler. He was the ringleader. Old Adolf. That name's died out, hasn't it? He killed that dead, didn't he? No one's calling their kid Adolf nowadays. No little Adolfs going to school. Loads of Brads and Angelinas, but no, you don't hear the teacher doing the register. Brad here, Angelina here, Adolf here. I do that quick so no one can take a picture of me doing that. No, but people make excuses for him. People say, oh, he was stupid, he was easily led, he didn't mean that. What do you mean he didn't mean that? They say, oh no, he was influenced by the political philosopher, Friedrich Nietzsche, right? Because Nietzsche wrote this paper talking about a Superman. He said, not all men are born equal. And Hitler misinterpreted this and went way too far with it. And think of that. You're a great scholar, You've done this work, and you get a call from the Führer. And the Führer goes, all right, Nietzsche. He goes, yeah, good, what do you want? He goes, just read your book. What do you think? Love it. Love all that. Man and Superman, not everyone's equal, kill all the Jews. Sorry? Not everyone's equal, so kill all the Jews. I didn't write that. I read between the lines. I didn't mean that. That's terrible. You haven't been killing Jewish people, have you? What? Have you been killing Jewish people? Yeah. A few. How many? 6 million. 6 million? That's all. I won't do any more. Leave it at 6. That's terrible. I won't do any more. Stay for dinner? Well, I will, but be careful in future. I will. Are you writing any other books? Well, I am, but I'm scared to tell you about it. I won't do anything. What's your new book called? My new book is called The Gypsies. Do we need them? Cheers. No, don't applaud that. We shouldn't talk about such things. It's not like we're in peace times now, is it? There's a little thing going on in a country called Iraq, which is not my favourite war. My favourite war is... oh, so many. They're good for different reasons. Falklands. That's probably the Falklands, because we won that one. And it was great. It was against Argentina. Yeah, weird. We're going to war with Argentina. All right, okay, fair enough. Yeah. But the reason it's my favourite war is that it was a range war. And what that means is the Argentine guns could fire 9 kilometres. The British guns could fire 17 kilometres. So we just parked our ships 10 kilometres away, and theirs were falling into the sea, and we were shelling the shit out of them. It's the war equivalent of holding a midget at arm's length. And he's flailing, and you're just kicking him in the bollocks like that. Vietnam, best soundtrack. Second World War, best ending. That had to be the end. That was a great finale. You couldn't follow that, could you? People are worried about that. They go, oh, atomic energy. Oh, it's bad. The effects are still being felt today. But, oh, it ended a war, and that's good. And it was discovered by Einstein. And he's a genius. And in his 1903 paper, he said that light could be described as discrete bundles of energies that when irradiated onto an unstable... What maniac thinks like that? Really? I'm not a doctor, but I think that's what turned Stephen Hawking's mad, too much thinking. Do you know what I mean? The universe is expanding. Of course it is, Stephen. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Take a day off, go for a walk, not a walk, but I mean, just, open a window, watch a bit of TV, Robot Wars is on, you love that, don't you? Greatest mind on the planet. People say, oh, we shouldn't have a go at Stephen Hawking. Oh, he's a genius. He's not a genius, he's pretentious. Born in Oxford and talks with that fake American accent. He is actually a hero of mine. Not my greatest hero. My greatest hero is Nelson Mandela. What a man, isn't he? He's an incredible man. Incarcerated for 25 years. He was released in 1990. He's been out about 18 years now. And he hasn't reoffended. I think he's going straight. Which shows you prison does work.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. That was lovely. So more sickness, laughing at Anne Frank, very good. Not very good, obviously, but very funny. And I've managed to try not to eat too much of my lunch on camera, but I am very hungry despite still not being very well. So thank you, and join me again soon. I mean, what can I say? You know, he is shocking, and he was criticised a lot for just, you know, going over to America and sort of saying shocking things. And I suppose, as I've said earlier in this series, he sort of gets away with it because he's that cute English guy. Hey, he's English. How cute. How neat. But I still find it funny. And I think what is quite good in that bit and in general is he does the acting well, which is something that to some extent all comedians need to do. They need to be actors as well. I do like the little conversation between Nietzsche and Hitler, you know. It's good, but then it's always a little bit David Brent. So again, I guess that's a slight markdown for me. But anyway, thank you, and don't nobody go nowhere.
Special staff who had to patrol the darkened tunnels every day and kill the horses with hammers. But now, say officials, the horses have become a menace.
Due to a large pile of horses blocking the line at Marble Arch, all services have been cancelled.
Yeah.